everybody, it's Stacy with As a Tea Brews. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share a top 10 video for my favorite 10 David's teas. So I saw Sarah's video from Serenity about what her top 10 teas were for 2021 from David's Tea, and it got me thinking, what are my top teas from David's Tea? And I was thinking as she was going through her list, I'm like, okay, those are good, but those are not my favorites. And I thought how interesting it is that we all are so individual and we just all have our own unique tastes. And we can all come up with our own list of top 10 teas. So I challenge you to think of what your top 10 teas are and leave them in the comments below. I had a hard time choosing, but I went with the teas that I currently have on hand, and I'm not positive all of these are currently available, but they're the ones that I have on hand. I could definitely name some that are not available anymore that would be in my top 10 from David's Tea, but since I don't even have them, they're not on this list. And I chose ones that I enjoy regularly. So without further ado, here are my tins. They are all backwards, so you cannot see what they are ahead of time. And I think I have these in order from 10 to 1, but in reality, some of them are kind of tied. So, okay, let's go. So for number 10, this one is an herbal infusion, and it is Gua Chai. And this tea, received kind of a mixed review, I think, from people, but I love this tea, especially with honey and especially when I'm not feeling well, because it is a nice, strong, spicy chai, and it is made from really healthy mushrooms, and it's just delicious, and I feel good when I drink it, and I always enjoy it. So this one, it says, with rich cacao, cinnamon, ginger, and chaga, the world's most magical mushroom, this spicy herbal detox tea is our new fave way to purify. And it is, there's kind of like this little powdery bits that come out of it as you open it, and it just smells really earthy and spicy with cinnamon and cacao, and I really enjoyed this one. Like I said, I have had it without honey, but I especially like it with honey. Okay, my next one, so number 9, is, and I don't know how to say this, Bai Hao Yin Zen, and this is a white tea, and this one I like to get when I have a reward, because I think this one was a little bit more expensive, but it says, this is probably China's most famous tea, created using only the silvery hand-picked buds. It's sweet, complex, and lightly grassy. And this one is a really nice white tea. And I enjoy doing this one in my gaiwan, and often I will re-steep this one for a second time. So I like this tea. It's best enjoyed on its own, in my opinion, without adding anything, and then without a meal, like just on its own by itself, because if you ate with it, the flavors would probably disappear, because it is a very light tea. Okay, my next one, so number 8, is Candy Cane Crush, and this is a seasonal tea, but it is one of my favorites that I enjoy all year round when I want a really pepperminty tea with caffeine. I love just plain herbal peppermint, but this one is a little sweeter, and it has the black tea base, and so it has that little bit of caffeine in there. But it smells really good. It's got all these fun little pieces and sprinkles in there of white chocolate and the snowflakes and the peppermint pieces, and then it has the black tea. And this one is just delicious, in my opinion. I love this one. This makes a great latte, and it is good just plain by itself, which is how I usually drink it. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7. Number 7, salted caramel oolong. And this one is a little bit sweet, but not overwhelmingly so. And it has a really kind of rich, caramely taste to it. And I enjoy this one a lot. I like this one steeped about 4 minutes. If I oversteep this one, the oolong is a little too strong in my opinion, and I don't care for it that way. But when this is steeped just right at 190, 195 degrees for 4 minutes, this one is just perfect. So I like this tea very much. Otherwise it wouldn't be in my top 10. Okay, number 6, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Number 6, this one is Smores Chai. And this one has been one of my favorites from David's Tea for quite a while. It's very earthy and chocolatey smelling, and it's a pu'er. And this one says gooey toasted marshmallows, graham crackers, dark chocolate. It's no wonder we live for s'mores. This tempting pu'er adds an extra dash of cinnamon to the campfire classic. And this one makes a great latte, but I love it just all by itself. I find when I make lattes, you have to use so much tea. I almost feel like I'm wasting the tea. Unless it's a tea I don't enjoy plain, I typically drink the tea just plain as it is. And this one needs nothing. It's sweet on its own, it's earthy, it's chocolatey, it's comforting, and it's just delicious. So I think I forgot to show you some of the other teas, but here is this one. I love when you can see and pick out all the little bits that are in there, the little marshmallow pieces, and it says brittle pieces, marshmallows, and it's got the chocolate chips in there, and it is yummy. Okay, the next one I have, so number 5, I have a mega tin of. This is Forever Nuts. And this one is kind of a cult classic for David's Tea. People just love this tea. And it is so good. It is fruity and nutty and just all around delicious. It's not tart from the fruit. Tart teas don't usually appeal to me. But this one is just amazing. It's delicious. It says this deliciously nutty jumble of almonds, apple, cinnamon, and beetroot turns crazy pink when steeped. It's totally nuts, caffeine free. So the only problem with this one, and the reason we don't drink it more than we do, is because we steep this one for like 30 minutes plus. It takes a long time to really get maximum flavor out of Forever Nuts. So the girls love doing this one as a latte, but they'll start it an hour in advance than when they want their latte. Same thing, I can just pour this one, add boiling water, and just let it sit for an hour even, and then drink it later. But this one is delicious, and we all enjoy this tea. Okay, number 4 on my list is Cinnamon Bun Chai. And this tea is everything I want in a cinnamon tea. It is very strong cinnamon, and it's like a red hot cinnamon, and I absolutely love that. This tea is spicy and rich, and it just sets my taste buds on fire. I love this tea. It is so good. This is just cinnamon, oolong, ginger, cocoa butter chips, chicory root, carob, natural cinnamon flavoring, black pepper, cloves, cardamom. So I don't know that I really taste all those other spices in here so much as just that cinnamon, that really strong red hot cinnamon flavor. But this one is really yummy. It's an oolong, and I really, really enjoy drinking this tea. I don't have a whole lot left. I'll have to see. I don't know if this one's still available. I can't remember. I'll have to double check on the website. But that one is one that I would definitely keep buying. I would keep buying all of these if they were available. So I haven't ordered anything other than Late Digestif in a while and Forever Nuts. So I'll have to double check what the stock is on all of these and if they're available on the website or not. But okay, the next one, number 3, would be, I have a lot of chais in here. I really love spicy teas. This is Kashmiri chai. This is a green tea inspired by the spiced teas of India's Kashmir region. This light and delicate chai blends green tea with cardamom, ginger, cinnamon, and marigold flowers. And this one I really love drinking in the afternoon with lunch or after lunch. And you can see the whole cardamom pods in there and the marigold flowers. And this one just smells a lot like ginger and cardamom. But this is a delicious tea. My number 2 tea is actually very similar to this. It is North African mint, and this is another green tea. And this one says, in Morocco, green tea with mint is a drink of hospitality, usually enjoyed after a meal. Ours is spiced with cardamom, ginger, licorice, fennel, and pepper. So these are very similar. I would say the North African mint well, it has mint in it. And then it's got like that peppery kind of taste too. And then it also has the ginger and the cardamom. And so this one, I do really love mint. And so I think that's why I might like this one just a little bit more than the Kashmiri chai, but they are both delicious. And I would buy these again and again. Okay, and then my number one David's tea from 2021. And I think you can probably guess this, and you're all saying it in your heads with me. Lait digestif, because I love this tea. I don't know what I would do if they stopped making this tea. Well, I would just drink something else at night before I go to bed. But this one I drink several nights a week, and I love this tea. It is minty and soothing and just delicious. The ingredients are organic apple mint, organic ginger, organic fennel, organic peppermint, organic orange peel, and natural mango and peppermint flavoring. So this tea, I buy this, I buy lots and lots of refills of this because we go through this one quite a bit. So that is my number one, and let me know in the comments below if you love or hate any of the teas in my top 10. I would love to hear. I would also love to hear what your top 10 teas are. As I was picking these teas out, I was thinking about the rest of my teas in my David's Tea collection. I haven't ordered quite as many recently because I was kind of working through those and cycling through the ones that were not my favorites. But if you're interested in knowing all of the teas that I currently have from David's Tea, let me know also in the comments below, and I will film that video soon. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope 2022 is treating you well. Bye, we'll see you next time.